tell me, why did you organize this today?
There is a huge pushback against vaccine mandates. You can see that there is a great deal of sentiment. People care. If they have a point to rally, they come out. They hate being told that they have to take an experimental vaccine that has been proven to be dangerous. And you may take issue with the fact that I'm saying it's experimental. If you dig into it, the FDA approved a different Pfizer vaccine that is not in production yet. The one they're still giving us is still on emergency authorization. People care about their own health and they care about their freedom.
So why here today, specifically where the governor's having this Capitol for a day? Why meet here now?
We want the governor to hear our voices. The governor is speaking out against federal mandates, but he's not speaking out against private business mandates. And he needs to understand that Idahoans don't want to lose their jobs because they don't want a harmful vaccine. That's what he needs to hear from us today. But he also needs to hear about crisis standards of care, which, as you know, were just imposed on the entire state today by an unelected bureaucrat, Jepson, in the Idaho Department of Health and Welfare, that mandates that hospitals provide a lower standard of care. And it's based on all kinds of factors about you, including your age. You get less care the older you are. And if the hospital administration deems you have less chance of survival, you get what Channel 8 today said is you might get some pain meds until you die. This is a very scary thing. Again, it's a medical mandate. The legislature and the governor need to look at the crisis standards of care.
So for those on the other side, what would you say to them? I know some people are saying, oh, we need to mandate, we need these standards of care. What would you say to them that feel like, oh, people are going to die if these things aren't implemented?
I would say, if you want the vaccine, please go ahead and get it. I have no intention or sentiment to stop you from having the vaccine. But if you get that vaccine and it's going to protect you from COVID, why do you care if I don't have it? The vaccine neither protects you from COVID, it does not stop you from spreading COVID, it does not keep you from hospitalization, and it doesn't keep you from dying from COVID. But if you want to get the vaccine, go ahead, and if you think it's so great, get it. You should not be worried about me. I don't have it. If the vaccine's great, go ahead.
Is there anything else you want people to know?
The crisis standards of care. The hospitals, particularly the big Boise hospitals and Blue Cross, are pushing this. They mandated vaccines. Now they are understaffed. Apparently nobody's putting two and two together. Now they're saying they can't take care of all the people who are sick. And not only that, but they asked the government to impose this, which removes liability from the hospitals. They cannot be sued for providing a lower standard of care than we were used to just 24 hours ago. And they are hiding behind that. Idahoans have got to stand up and say, we want to have input on this crisis standard of care, and the legislature needs to reconvene. They need to hold a hearing. The legislature needs to review this bureaucratic agency rule that has put every Idahoan in danger of losing their lives because of lowered care given in Idaho hospitals.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. I'll let you get back to everything.
You